Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have this story to share with you guys out of New Jersey. So there's a video that I'm going to play really quick. Okay, it's not playing. No, I'm not happy about this, guys. But we'll just... I don't know what's going on. It's not letting me share the other page. Okay, this is...
Three childhood friends has turned into a tale of murder. What's left is a family in central New Jersey forced to face the unthinkable loss of their has turned into a tale of murder. What's left is a family in central New Jersey forced to face the unthinkable loss of their 19-year-old daughter. Now, two of her best friends will stand trial for her murder. Sarah Stern, Liam McCastany, and Preston Taylor were described as inseparable by high school classmates. Sarah disappeared on a December night. Now police say McCastany killed her, then got Taylor's help dumping her body off of a bridge. The prosecutor says McCastany spent 6 months planning the attack. Taylor has apparently admitted to his role. Both men are being held without bond.
Okay, so it worked. I apologize, everyone. I don't know what's going on with this. It's such a short video, and I don't understand why it wouldn't just play. And I don't want to play this, so I'm going to get out of this. So it says, a New Jersey teen pled guilty to dumping the body of its childhood friend into the river after he allegedly strangled her, strangled by other friends, after she was allegedly strangled by another friend. The Multnomah County Prosecutor Office announced on Monday. Preston, 19, entered a plea Monday to 7 counts in the high-profile death of friend Sarah Stern. It's weird because this is it's saying it's a high-profile case, but I've never heard of it. Again, this is, as you saw, it was done by 2 white males, so it's never going to be on TV too much. This is stuff that the mainstream media loves to hide. They don't want you to see them acting the way that they truly act. They don't want you to see who they truly are. This story does not fit their narrative. So it's, you know, it hasn't been in the media. So I'm going to go ahead and read the rest. So he pled guilty to 7 counts. One is including robbery, hindering apprehension, and tampering with physical evidence. He was also agreed to testify against his co-defender Liam McCastany, also 19. Taylor entered his plea at the Multnomah County Superior Courthouse, according to prosecutors. Taylor also pled guilty to conspiracy to commit robbery and distributing or discarding human remains. In exchange for his guilty plea, prosecutors removed a felony murder charge against him. So there's him in all his glory. It's sad because, but you know what? This is the face of all of this degeneracy that the mainstream media wants to push out on Black men and the Black community. We have to do our own news, and we have to kind of combat all of this negative, false personas that they put out, that the mainstream media is putting out against the Black community, when all of these murders and you know, pedophilia and drug use is in the white communities. And that's why I do this, to show you guys these cases, case after case after case of white degeneracy. And you know, they planned this. This murder was planned for months. And this girl was their friend. She thought that these two guys were her friends all the while. They were planning to kill her the entire time. And I don't stress this enough, but white people tend to enjoy killing. Okay, they had the thrill of the kill, the planning of it. They sat down and had lunch with this girl, watched movies with her. All the while, they knew in their head that they wanted to kill her, and they knew this. So these are sick and twisted individuals, but this is how their mindset is, and it's really disgusting and demented. And we're never going to truly grasp the evilness, the true evilness of these people, because that's not who we are, and it's not in our brains. You know, we don't have that capacity to enjoy murdering someone that we are supposed to love. Investigators allege McCarthy told a witness that he had choked Stern and watched her die for about 30 minutes. Audio from this alleged confession was recorded, prosecutors say. Do you see that? He enjoyed this. He enjoyed every second of it. He watched her for 30 minutes. He is squeezing her neck and squeezing the life out of her, watching her die slowly for 30 minutes, and he enjoyed every part of it. He probably, most likely, had a boner. He probably got sexual gratification out of this. This is a sick-minded individual. Authorities allege Mick, I am not going to say his name right, Mick Astany, told witnesses that he had planned this for weeks leading up to Stern's death. He alleged enlisted Taylor's help in disposing the body. So this is their friend. She's a very pretty girl, I think. McCartney's defense lawyer says his client is innocent and said there is no proof that Stern is not alive. McCartney, who allegedly stole thousands of dollars from Stern, is being held without bail. So even though he told them, yeah, I killed her, yes, I planned it for weeks, I strangled her and watched the life fade out of her eyes for 30 minutes, they're still gonna say he's innocent. But I mean, that's his attorney, that's his job. But it's like, your client already said he did it. He said he murdered her. He, in explicit detail. Okay, because only he can know that it took 30 minutes to kill this girl. Only he could explain in graphic detail how he wrapped his arms, his fingers around her throat and squeezed until she was dead. In court on Monday, Taylor allegedly admitted to helping McCartney remove Stern's body from his home and later throwing her body over Route 35 bridge in Belmire. Taylor faces up to 20 years in prison, according to prosecutor. He won't get it. He won't. They'll give him a tiny little slap on the hand, and he'll go on with his day because he is a white male, and so is he. So, I'm going to go to this other one and see if, you know, it was right over here. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, this is interesting. I'm trying to see if I can find, there is another article. I'm just seeing images of him, his Facebook account. Yeah, I'm not finding my original story about him. Well, I'm not finding any more stuff on him, so if you guys want more information on this case, we're just gonna, I'm gonna put the description to this one story in the, or the link in the description box to this story. And so I'm gonna stop this share. But anyways, the reason why I bring these stories and show you guys these real news, I'll say, because of all the fake news and propaganda that is being pushed in the forefront in mainstream media. They do their best to prop brown-skinned people on these news shows, showing, you know, that we're bad, that it's us, we're the criminals, we're the violent ones, we're the gang members, when our reality, it's them. And there's case after case after case of it being them. And you have to realize, in order for reality to fit their narrative, it has to be changed. They have to only show you certain things. They have to only tell certain stories. And they have to constantly put in your face black people and saying that these are, it doesn't matter if that black person just crossed the street illegally. They're going to post that. That's going to be news before this story of these two savages killing their friend. You know, that's not going to make front page news. They'll put, you know, black thug illegally crosses the street before they show you these savage murderers. And it's disgusting. And, you know, the only people that can fix that is us. We have to put our own news out there. We have to show each other the reality that we're not bad. We're not the savages. And you would think that at this point in life that we would know that as black people, we would be able to turn on the news and decipher what's propaganda and what's lies and what's manipulation. But for some reason, even with the comments that I get, it's really hard for black people to realize that they've been fed a bunch of lies and that everything that they see on the news is manipulated. And it's not true. They'll tell half truths. They'll twist the story. They'll put sometimes though, even if they're saying something bad happened, they'll put a picture of a black person so that you'll connect those. It really is. I want to say basic psychology because it really is. But if you don't understand what's been done to you, then you can't change it. You can't change the way you view things and look for different truths. And the reason why I say different truths is because you can ask white people about slavery and their truth is that it wasn't that bad. Black people just picked cotton. you know, so their truth and reality is completely different. And it's very, very important for us to see who we are up against, okay? Because regardless of whether or not we want to be at any war with white people, I don't want to, but we are. When they're constantly killing us, we don't have a choice. Either lay down and die or fight. Like, those are our only options. And you know, I digress. I've said that, and I won't stop saying that, because we really we're gonna get to a point where it's us or them. You know, it seems like that's where we're getting, and I hope that it doesn't get to that. But every time I'm looking at any kind of news, whether it's on the internet or on the TV, it's so twisted and it's demented, and it's them killing a black person, and it's a bunch of white people justifying it. And the truth is what the truth is. They're the drug addicts, they're violent, they're the murderers, they're child molesters and pedophile rings, and there's so much, the list goes on and on and on and on of the stuff that they're doing. And instead of our government and our mainstream media and our, you know, legal officials and government officials fixing their stuff and saying, okay, we have some extreme issues in the white community that we need to fix, that we need to address, and do it in a, you know, the same way that they've done it in the black communities in regards to, you know, drugs and stuff like that. Go lock up all of those white people, because you've put so many black men in prison for lesser drugs than heroin and meth. And I'm everywhere in this video, and but I just, you know, it's really frustrating. And it's a lot of different things, and it's really complicated, because we're being attacked on so many different levels that a lot of us don't understand. We just don't get it, because we want to think, oh my gosh, you know, this is a conspiracy, you know, no one could ever be doing this. But you have to look at history and look at the stuff that has been done to us in the history. The stuff that they admit to is extreme, and it's insane, and it's unfathomable, it's unthinkable, but it's true. And so if we want to sit there right now and think, oh my gosh, they can't be, you know, really putting that much thought in destroying us. Yes, they are, though. Like, they really are. They're putting that much thought in destroying us. And that's just the truth of the matter. And that's just reality. We can try to, you know, put a wool over our heads and deny it and say we can all kumbaya together, but that has not been the reality. It hasn't been. And I think black people, I think we really try, and we try hard, and we try it even in ways where we're denying their actions and are minimizing their actions that they're taking against us. And we're doing that because we don't want to fight. We don't want to be hateful, and we don't want to be violent, because that's not our nature. But you know, as I explained in an earlier video, when you get to a point where it's we can, even if we want to, just like, if I decide that I don't want to fight this, I don't want to constantly feel bad or feel angry or feel like I'm on a defense, I'm just going to, you know, plug my ears and blind my face and pretend like everything's fine. Like I said, when the shit hits the fan, you know, and it has, if you look in history, history repeats itself. It's inevitable that something's going to happen. And I can sit here and do nothing and pretend that nothing is going on, but it's only a matter of time until you know, you're forced to just lay down and die, or you're going to do something. And I'm not, you know, the something that you can do is it's small, you know, even if we're just sharing videos with each other and, you know, keeping the communication open and trying to get Black people to be united and on the same page. And it's not even about being violent, or I think if someone is being violent towards you, and if that's what you need to do in order to defend yourself, then you have every right to do that, and you need to do that, because that's it really should be your natural instinct, should be to defend yourself. But there's a lot of things that we can do right now that you don't even need to leave your house in order, you know, you can do things that help your community without even leaving your house. You can, you know, share videos, you can make videos, you can, you know, share the news, just spread, show Black people the violent nature of white people, because we need to know their psyche. We need to know what they're capable of. We need to know what they're doing. And I know a lot of people will see the videos that I do. Some Black people will say, well, this isn't about Black people, so it's not, you know, I don't want to see it. I don't care about it. This is about Black people. This is very much about Black people. These two men killing this girl is about Black people, and it's about Black people in the way that this news is hidden. These things are hidden. You're not seeing them. These faces aren't splattered all on the news. They're not called violent thugs and heathens and gang members, and they're not. Their entire life isn't put on display. But if you were Black, if they were Black, you would have saw them. Everybody would know who they are right now. Everyone would know their name. Everyone would know their faces. Everyone would know how many detentions they got in high school, whether they've gotten parking tickets. You would know every bad detail about these two individuals, these two men. I'm going to go ahead and show them again so that, you know, just so... I think it's really getting on my nerves. So you would know who that is. Like, you wouldn't even, there would be no question to this story if these individuals were to be Black. You would know, like, you would see his face and you would know exactly who he is, why he was arrested, what he did. That would be, you know, it wouldn't be hidden. And that's the thing. That's why it's about Black people. That's what makes it about Black people. It's about you, because if that were you wouldn't ever get a fair case. You wouldn't get a fair trial. Your story would not be so simple, and they wouldn't be saying, "Oh, but he's innocent." No, that would not exist, and that's why it's about you. Because if we want just basic equality, we have to show that the inequality exists. And I know most people are probably like, are you kidding me? Like, obviously there's inequality, obviously, but you would be very, very surprised to see the number of comments that I get from especially white people. And I hope white people do watch my channel, and I know they do. There's so many trolls, and they make stupid comments, and I don't care, because they need to see these too. Because when I say something, I'm backing it. I'm showing you a video of incident, and then I'll show you another and another. So I'm not lying. This did happen. These people are savage murderers. They're evil. They're demons. But you'll see white people saying that there's no inequality, that there's no slavery, so black people are equal. In fact, sometimes they'll say that they're the ones that are oppressed. And so we do need to see this, because when some delusional white person tells you that, oh no, you're not discriminated against, you're gonna have these videos in your head, and you're gonna know that, wait, okay, that those are planting seeds in your head that you can think of later. I have to get some water. But when you've spent most of your life seeing depictions of black people in very negative ways, in order to change that to a more realistic view, you need to see the truth, and you need to see the reality of what white people are doing, their behavior, and what they're up to, while they're, on the other hand, trying to show you as a thug and violent and a heathen. But anyways, I'm going on and on, so I'm gonna end this video. But yeah, just let me know what you guys think about this. Also, please do your part, share the video. Yeah. So anyways, if you guys can just share the video, put it on Facebook or Twitter, and I was literally gonna say MySpace. Yeah, but I meant to say Instagram. Anyways, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And also, if you would like to support me on Patreon, that would be awesome too. I appreciate everybody that has. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and I was telling her that, like, literally my, you know how in AdSense they show you how much, like, you're making this month or whatever, and mine literally said 43 cents. So yeah, no lie. But anyways, I'm gonna do these videos anyway, because we need to see how these people are. And I do try to do some positive videos too, for those who like more of a snuggly feeling. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys. And yeah, bye.